Dollar sign ties and the predator smile. Rapist in chief with the Epstein file. They prey on their knees and they prey on the weak. It's the same old grift with the new set of teeth. Crypto grifters with the forked tongue they speak. It's more gaslighting for the MAGA sheep. Maybe Johnson knows some monsters you hide while you sell off the White House with fascist pride. Fuck Christians, they don't love a Nazi. The gospel of hate is just for the MAGA army. Sinners, now winners, you're tipping the scale. Leading the poor, while democracy fades. Nothing facts from your sycophant choir. Constitution burning in your ice stack fire. ISIS Gestapo terrorizing the streets, ripping kids from their mothers, making migrants weak. You preach family values you can't even keep. You can scream pro-life, but it's dead that you reach. To a bigotry replacing Lady Liberty's flame. It's genocide for profit in the MAGA code's name. Fake, fuck, Christian, middle-loving Nazi. No gospel of hate, it's just for the MAGA army. Sinners, now winners. You're tipping the scale, leading the poor, while democracy fails. This is the American scream, Trump edition, where charities are tax scams, cruel omissions. The only book you read is the one you can censor and burn. You're not shepherds, you're the slaughter. We're just a cattle. Again and again. Fake, fuck, Christian, pedo-loving Nazi. Your gospel of hate is just for the MAGA army. Now winners, you're tipping the scale, beating the poor. While democracy fails, freedom's in ashes, cause of the red hat ashes. Sinners, now winners, Constitution burning, while you keep on learning, pray for forgiveness. Fake, fuck Christian, better love the Nazi. As the ultimate diss track on the holy rollers, child wearing robes and swastika waving the name of this Terminator. Snarling the lyrical crowd scream, no cap on fire. Here's the full track. Yeah, fuck the fraud. They pray in the pews, but pray in the dark. Cross on the neck, devil in the heart. Ice jack boots marching, Gestapo glow up. Undocumented dreams getting stomped in the mud. Time to call it out. Fake fuck Christian. Fake fuck Christian. Pedo-loving Nazi. Hop behind the Bible, but your soul's getting flashy. Fuck the fake Christian. Pedo-loving Nazi. Raised on the borders, kids in the trash heap. Fake fuck Christian. Pedo-loving Nazi. Turn it down. Gestapo in the pulpit, time to expose the gas. Fake Christian. Pedo-loving Nazi. We ain't praying no more, we rising, we crashing. Yo, collar popping preacher with the devil's grin. Sermon on Sunday, sins on the weekend spin. Touching little lambs while the choir sings hallelujah. Then tweeting about borders like a border collie. Heard a ice roll deep, vans black as midnight rays. Snatching mamas at dawn, leaving babies in the shade. You quote Leviticus, but love Leviticus lies. Pedal paradise behind them stained glass eyes. Nazi flags waving at the mega church rally. Build a wall chants while they building body tally. Undocumented sweat built your golden steeple. Now you call them demons, man, it's straight up evil. Fuck the tax breaks, fuck your holy waterfront. Where the flood coming? Your arms getting sunk. Faithful Christian, pedal loving knots. Not behind the Bible, but your soul's getting flashed. Fuck the fake Christian, pedal loving knots. Praise on the borders, kids in the trash heap. Faithful Christian, pedal loving knots. Burn it down, stop it in the pulpit, time to expose the gang. Fuck Christian, pedal loving Nazi. We ain't praying no more, we rising, we crashing. Alright, altar boys with the tiki torch flex. Preaching purity while they protecting the press. Family value my ass, it's a family of frauds. Covering tracks like confessional broads. Ice ages, praying before the dawn sweep. Cuffing dreams in the street, making grandmas weep. You love the orange idol, tweeting from the throne. But your God's getting ghosted when the truth gets shown. Pedal rings ringing like collection plate. Nazi youth groups in the basement selling fake. We undocumented, but ours undocumented too. Burning through the hypocrisy, straight exposing you. No more turning cheeks, flipping the script. Revolution in the rhyme, watch the empire slip. Fake fuck Christian, pedal loving Nazi. Fuck the fake Christian, stop them. Your time's up, revolution now, yeah, fuck the fraud. There it is, pure rage, repetitive like FDT, but the laser focus on the fake piety and rage. Spit it over that G-funk bounce and it's a bang.
Huh?
On a bridge, more verses a beat breakdown.
Drop you guys off.
At the gateway.
All the way up. I'll take you all the way up.
Fucking orange Messiah!
Gate, it's a long way up. Drop you off at the gate.
Dollar sign ties and a predator's smile. Rapist in chief with a nasty file. They pray on the knees and they pray on the weak. It's the same old grip with a new set of teeth. Crypto grifters with a forked tongue they speak. Just more gaslighting for the MAGA sheep. Katie Johnson knows what monsters you hide while you sell off the White House with fascist pride. Faithful Christians, pedal loving Nazis. Your gospel of hate is just for the mega army. Sinners, not winners, you're tipping the scales. Bleeding the poor while democracy fails. From your sycophant choir, constitution burning in your right stack fire. ISIS, your Gestapo terrorizing the streets, ripping kids from their mothers, making migrants weak. Preach family values you can't even keep. You scream pro-life, but it's death that you reap. Statue of bigotry replacing Lady Liberty's flame. It's genocide for profit in the MAGA cult's name. Faithful Christians, pedal loving Nazi. Your gospel of hate is just for the MAGA army. Sinners, not winners, you're tipping the scales. Bleeding the poor while democracy fails. This is the American Scream, Trump edition, where charity's a tax scam, a cruel omission. The only book you read is the one you can censor and burn. You're not shepherds, you're the slaughterhouse men, and we're just the cattle, again and again. Tipping the scales, bleeding the poor while democracy fails. Freedoms in ashes, 'cause of the red ashes. Sinners, not winners. Constitution burning while you keep on owning. Pray for forgiveness.
up, Al?
Fake fuck Christian, pedal loving Nazi, cross clutching biggest not me. Dirty little priest, creep up in the sheets. Take him to the top of the temple, let him drop, pop, pop, drop dead. Heard what I said, ice work camps in the back of the shed. Right hand raised, God, blood on your face. Better get right with the Lord before you go to bed. Out loud. Fake fuck Christian, pedal loving Nazi, cross clutching biggest not me. Dirty little priest, creep up in the sheets. Take him to the top of the temple, let him drop, pop, pop, drop dead. Heard what I said, ice work camps in the back of the shed. Right hand raised, God, blood on your face. Better get right with the Lord before you.
My phone overheated. I had it on the heater. Should be back out. I cooked my phone. Al, I set up be sure to subscribe to Raging with a G, Raging Antifa, and write a comment, Raging with a G. For some reason, I got 52, 53 subscribers on Raving, but they're not letting me do lives. So I found another channel I have, right, with Raging. I was live earlier, but they were blocking me or something, I don't know. So, okay, cool. So I can go live on Raging, but I was being shadow banned, so I went ahead and went live on UnDaoDu. So it looks like they're getting influenced by Trump and the regime, like TikTok cutting down. I got my moved to Japan. I got they've revoked my ability to go live, fuckers. So I don't know if it's a week suspension. I think it's a week, but I don't know. Big old, look at this big old. Beautiful though. Look how I should have done the long ways video. Very beautiful up here, headed up to the ski jam. Why is our music stopped?
Fake for Christian, pedal loving Nazi. Fake for Christian, pedal loving Nazi. For the fake, for the fake, for the fake, for the fake. Fake for Christian, pedal loving Nazi. For the fake, for the fake, for the fake, for the fake. On the news every time, every night someone die. Blood from the wall, dripping from the outside. Where's the love, man? You a club, man. So sad when you think that you're above, man. Another man telling me what I am. You a Christian, not a man. Why you switching on your friend? Got a plan, understand, making money with the grand. Know you are what you wear, man. I see it in your eyes. Fake for Christian, pedal loving Nazi. For the fake, for the fake, for the fake, for the fake. Fake for Christian, pedal loving Nazi. For the fake, for the fake, for the fake.
You're getting there should be tons of people. We're early this morning out. We're dropping my boys up to go snowboarding the day. They're spending the day. Another parent's bringing him home.
Rapist in chief with an Epstein file. They prey on their knees, then they prey on the weak. It's the same old grift with a new set of teeth. Crypto grifters with a forked tongue they speak. Just more gaslighting for the MAGA sheep. Katie Johnson knows what monsters you hide while you sell off the White House with fascist pride. They fuck Christians, peddle loving Nazis, your gospel of hate. It's just for the MAGA army sinners, not winners. You're tipping the scales, bleeding the poor while democracy fails.
Very beautiful, isn't it?
Constitution burning in your Reichstag fire. ICE is your Gestapo terrorizing the streets, ripping kids from their mothers, making migrants weep. You preach family values you can't even keep. You scream pro-life, but it's death that you reap. Statue of bigotry replacing Lady Liberty's flame. It's genocide for profit in the MAGA cult's name. Fuck Christians, peddle loving Nazis, your gospel of hate. It's just for the MAGA army sinners, not winners. You're tipping the scales, bleeding the poor while democracy fails. This is the American scream, the Trump edition, where charities attack scam a cruel omission. The only book you read is the one you can censor and burn. You're not shepherds, you're the slaughterhouse men. And we're just the cattle again and again. Fake fuck Christians, peddle loving Nazis, your gospel of hate. It's just for the MAGA army sinners, not winners. You're tipping the scales, bleeding the poor while democracy fails. Freedom's in action.
Classic Japanese little whiffs of clouds. This could be a portrait.
Constitution burning while you keep
Quintessential Japan right here.
Pray for forgiveness. I'm coming, leave!
Must be a kid asking for someone to say your name.
Gonna be in our hands. We gotta take a stand. When history looks back, they're gonna ask one question.
I know.
Where were you when it all went down? Where were you when the lights went out? What'd you do when they took your house? What'd you do? Shame on you.
Yes, it's telling us to go this way.
We ain't gonna let them run this town. Ain't gonna let them burn it down. It's a revolution. Time is now. We gotta
Civil
take
War,
stand. They're gonna ask one question. Where were you when it all went down? Where were you when the lights went out? What'd you do when they took your house? What'd you do? Shame on you. Shame on you.
Yeah, anyone that comes in saying, say my name, say my name. Shouldn't be here. Yeah, being a bouncer, Al. Bounce him out of here. Sorry, kid. This stream is adult only. The bouncer.
Dividing us while they sit and feast. The truth is dead and justice is deceased. They want power, they want control, but we ain't letting them take our soul. The hate is strong, but we're stronger still. United we stand with our own will. Fuck Trump, fuck MAGA. These motherfuckers got me pissed. Fuck Trump, fuck MAGA. Too bad that Crooks missed.
That's right ahead in the mountains. Straight ahead is ski jam. See it? Straight ahead. In the mountains, you see the slope. You don't see the slopes in the mountain there? What? The top of the mountain, like, huh? So going there, you got cloud all around it, except for where the skiing is. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at that, 綺麗。本当に綺麗。Ski jam. It's got clouds all around it, except for where the skiing is. Put it on Young King. Sideways. No more lies, no more hate. It's time for truth to dominate. We're breaking free. No more lies. The will of the people he denies. Young King.
These motherfuckers got me pissed.
Really cool image. You see that, Al? You see the mountains at the, I don't know if you can zoom in. I don't know if I can zoom in. See up there? That's the skiing there. You see the path, the skiing path up there? And the slopes, that's where we're headed, up there. That's where we're going. It looks like the clouds are slowly covering. The clouds are going to cover it. Look, the clouds are coming in over it. Yeah, that's those like snow streaks. That's the snow. That's the ski area. Looks like the cloud is slowly is coming in on it. It's going to be foggy.
We are not going back.
It was perfect, like perfectly surrounded, like it was.
We are not going back.
Did you hear that Indiana passed the law for gas chambers and firing squads in Indiana? Did you see that, Al? That they passed, the Republicans passed a law for firing squads and gas chambers. Did you hear that? It's insane. They're getting ready, they're getting ready for the gas chambers. They're getting ready for firing squads. They're getting ready for fucking mass exterminating us. You know, as this shit hits the fan. Yeah, look it up. Indiana, gas chambers, firing squads. They said they have in there nitrous oxide. That's gas chamber. They don't say gas chambers. They say execution by firing squad, and also the people who decide are the legislature. They put together a bunch of people, just like fucking Nazi Germany, and they decide, right, who to kill. Yeah, the reputes. It's insane, dude. So they're building gas chambers, and it's all going to be outsourced to these fucking fascist groups. Yeah, I don't know why it had me go off on this road. It was kind of stupid, Mikey. We just stayed on. Just stayed on the road. Yeah. So it's run by the committee of legislatures. Yeah, this shit's insane. Just passed the last couple of days. And and they can do firing squads and nitrous oxide, which is gas chambers. So Republicans in Indiana have brought back gas chambers and firing squads. So what will they do? So what is that going to be Indiana's state income? They're going to be shipping people to Indiana for gassing and executions. Is that the Nazi plan? It's insane, dude. This shit is so fucking insane. Look at this. Look at these guys here. Look, we got ourselves. We're behind a whole series of shit here. Fuck, dude. We're behind. I don't know if we can get behind. I don't know if we can get around this shit or not. Let's see if these guys will. Let's buy out one by one. Huh? What? Nani? No, we can't fucking do the horn. What are you talking about? Ow. Get out of the way! My son was like, can we do the horn? Beep, 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 beep. Get out of the way. Insane. Republicans pass gas chambers. I think we can get by this shit here. What's this guy got? This let's buy. This guy's trying to go by here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Here we go. How's that? Come on. I just did some crazy driving. Crazy driving. As I went around those damn trucks, and then I ran out. It was like a double lane. I had to like zoom and cut in. They're getting ready. There's going to be a rush of people here today to go to skiing. It's a Sunday here. Go ahead. The other car didn't get around. I don't know if legally I was supposed to do that, but God, man. Look at all this snow here. Look at that red light. It's coming. I guess I don't have a red. Mikey, I guess I don't have a red light. I can't see it. I don't see that red light. It's covered in snow. It's green. What are these cars doing? I got a green light. Look at all these cars. That's so nice to me. Huh? So nice to us. Yeah. All these people are coming this way to go to ski jam. Oh, see, look, there's ski jam straight ahead. There's the mountain straight ahead. See it right there? That's the ski slopes right there. Look at the light shining in the clouds. Beautiful mountain. Look, beautiful hotel. Washington.
Build a wall chance while they build them by the tally. Undocumented, build your golden steed. From now you call them demons, man, it's straight up evil.
No, Statue of Liberty. We got a Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty. Your rocks getting sunk. Faithful Christian, middle of the Nazi. I'm behind the bar, but your soul's getting flashy. Faithful Christian, middle of the Nazi. Raids on the borders, can't see the trashy. Faithful Christian, middle of the Nazi. Turn it down, stop holding the bull for time to smoke.
That cloud looks like it's a light bulb.
We ain't praying no more, we rise and we crash it. All right, out the
10 kilometers to go.
while they protecting the bridge. Family values my ass, it's a family of frauds. Covering tracks like confessional bras. I Satan's praying before the dawn sweet. Cuffing dreams in the street, making grandma's weep. You love the orange idol tweeting from the throne. But your God's getting ghosted when the truth gets shown. Little rings ringing like your collection plate. Nazi youth groups in the basement ceiling fade. We undocumented, but our files undocumented too. Burning through the hypocrisy, straight exposing you. No more turning cheeks, we flipping the script. Revolution in the round, watch the empire slip. Faithful Christian, middle of the night, tear it down. Faithful Christian, middle of the night, tear it down. Yeah, fuck the frauds. There it is, pure rage, repetitive like FTC. Laser focus on fake piety and rage. Spit it over that G-funk bounce. It's a banger. Want a bridge? More verses. Or a beat breakdown. Let's iterate.
여봐, 겨울이 학교 무슨 말? 아니,
Many?
다이너처럼 유시.
Looks like an egg. Tamago, ne? Looks like a tamago.
Exactly.
Huh?
The model like an egg.
Yeah. But with the snow on it, looks like it's cracking. Looks like a cracked egg. There's the very famous dinosaur museum. Look how huge the dome. There's a T-Rex on their left.
Katie Johnson knows what monsters you hide while you
That's the very famous. That's a dinosaur egg right there. That's a spaceship landed over there. Alien spaceship landed.
Making my friends sweep you preach family values you can't even keep. You street right for the step that you reach. That you a bigotry replacing Lady Liberty's flame is genocide for profit in the MAGA name. Faithful Christians, loving Nazis, your gospel of hate is just for the MAGA armies. Send us no winners, you're dipping the scales, leading the war while democracy fails. This is the American screen competition,
Ski jam.
where charities attack scams.
Ski
The
jam.
only book you read is the
Ski
one
jam.
that says Ski jam. We're just the cast.
Yeah, dinosaur museum. Masuga.
Faithful Christians, better loving Nazis. Your gospel of hate is just for the MAGA armies. Sinners, now winners, you're tipping
Look, I'm
the
slipping.
scales.
I scheiße. I was slipping. My wheels were slipping. All my wheels are slipping right there.
자, 뭐充電して充電して充電して 성커의 차요. 아, 오, 나 진두예요.
Slippery right here. Wow, it's like no, it's showing ice.
아, 이거 진두야.
What time is it open? 8:30, you said? Huh?
Let's crank this up straight YG.
약 30.
Energy, the lowest coast. Got better 10 hooks that hit like fish. Versus slicing through the bullshit with zero chill. We're talking fake fuck, Christian pedal love and Nazi.
You gotta love going to a ski resort and there's no cars. No cars. People will be coming later, like 9, 10. So getting there right when it opens, meet all the traffic.
그래 겉에 있는
Then see the one car.
야, 그거 있어.
They could make it. They got the red light. We got the red light.
야, 그래서 그때 나랑 같이 같이야.
What's this place here?
Flags waving at the mega church rally. Build a wall chance while they building by the tally. Documented sweat, build the gold and Steve. Call them demons, man, straight up beat.
Oh, you can rent maybe there. Do they want to rent something there? Maybe cheaper. I bet it's cheaper there. Renting there. You want to turn around and rent past it? Renta를. 이자 가까이. Huh? You want to go or no? Do they want to go? Okay. Well, yes. Huh? Did I night? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Check. I got it. See me at night. Good night. So that's a cheap place to rent, Mikey. Probably save lots of money renting there. Or are you guys going to share your boards? Huh?
Yeah, buy it.
So you're going to rent everything up there?
But your God's getting closer when the truth gets shown. Bell rings ringing like a collection plate. Now to use groups in the basement, stealing fade. We undocumented, but our fire's undocumented too. Burning through the hypocrisy, straight exposing you. No more turning cheeks, we flipping the script. Revolution in the rhyme, watch the empire slip. Oh, fake for Christian, fuck 'em. Middle of a Nazi, tear it down. I stop, oh, your time's up. Revolutionary.
Well,
Pure rage.
it wasn't.
Laser focused on
Yeah,
the
it's crazy that they added the gas station firing squad. Why the fuck firing squad? Firing squads. I'm in the mountains now. I may lose.
誰当たるか
Mob
誰
and
当たるか
coming
分からん
down. So it's beautiful here. Look at this. Look at those trees.
する系
A whole bunch of cars.
マジの遭難中サイブリッドサイブリッド笑いすぎる言ってんだよ異常だやばいちょっと盛ろうとしてんだよてかさ、ゲートから降りてもめっちゃ遠いでもゲートから降りてもめっちゃ遠いから中入るのか中入るよだからゲート入って金だけ渡してもらってまあ値段によるけどまあ一旦にやるや
And when you fall, you want to relax when you fall, okay? Don't. If you're gonna fall, right? Tuck in, keep your arms in and fall. Like sit down. Like sit down. Don't hurt yourself.
まあ当たり前
No broken bones.
ゲームあるので税関係ゲーム
Okay. How much is the gate money?
いや分かっただからで早くよりか払って嬉しいなあれくだきしょ
You say gate fee, not money. Gate fee. F-E-E.
Gate
Fee. It's a fee.
フリーゲートフリー
Entrance.
山やん遠い
Entrance fee. Entrance fee. Car fee. Type of money you pay.
あもうそうつくわそんだけで終わるもうシットお前側まで行くのファックまで行くんじゃんやらしいよついた
How much is it? Probably more than 1,000.
1000円くらい結構来てるねみんな暇やでな
Which way? Which way is it?
マジ気がする結構気がする気がする固定されてる
Ikura? 1000円
いやで俺もらった俺払うと
Only $8 to go up here.
ではいお前ら2人もう200円にしといてあげてじゃあ
I can buy you a drink or something later.
じゃあ2人じゃん合わせて200俺は100円だけ出すね
I'll buy you a drink. Someone buys you a drink.
200円で済んでるんですもんねガスリどんな物価だけしてんだよ
Parking.
めっちゃ人少ないめっちゃ早いもん俺らプロと一緒にやるそう
What?
そう俺ら昔これwe got I think we were play with pro 俺だけねそう昔したの絶対みんな上手い人やんのまさかだからもうなんかやってるもん30分に開いてもうやってる人いるもん
I'll hang out here for a little bit.
やったやん
ジでレッスン倒れてもね俺は
本当に
俺らが本当は去年あれダダがナンパしたお姉さんに
ダダが
教えてもらって
めちゃくちゃうまかったなマジで
可愛かった
可愛かった
手繋いでくれ
俺傷させてもらった
たダダのコミュ力をもう後するわ
じゃあもうダダの力を見せてもらうダダパワー
俺の息子に教えてあげてください
どっちの息子って
どっちの息子今うまいこと言ってんちゃうか Thank you
Alright, guys. Hi, have fun.
ダダのみたいいっぱいいる
Do not lose my cord. You get your backpack out and put everything in the backpack.
懐かしい懐かしい人
僕が懐かしがんね毎度
ああ
着替える
俺泊まる時言ってて買いに来て俺こう着替えてた
俺も着替えた
俺が次 Thank you 買いに来て早く早く行ってちょ早く行った方がいい
いやでも間に合ったよいっぱい来てるいっぱい来てるあっちも
走れ走れお前走れ
恥ずかしいってマジでやめて恥ずかしい先なんて恥ずかしい
Where's your bag, Mikey? Load up everything in the front seat, too.
あの恩人だ
You can step on this here. You can step it out. Step
Oh, thank you.
Put your shoes in your backpack, right, Mikey? You gonna put your shoes in your backpack? Yeah. I got it. Step on my You can tighten it more later. You can tighten it more later. I mean, you don't want it too tight right now, I don't think, right? Huh? Just tighten it when you put your skis on. Which is your greatest to throw?
これ足してやお前
Put it in your backpack. Where's your backpack?
どっちなんだろう相手のプレー練習一緒に入れ出してや流すのです
Did you get the charger and everything? Just keep it up top. Keep it up top right now. You got everything? You got your chargers and everything? Alright, I'm not sticking around.
緑飯だったっけ？
Huh? What? Where's your other glove? Where's your other glove? You don't have it. Where was it? Where was the other one?
I don't know.
You mean just one? Why didn't you look for it? There was just one at the house? So why didn't you look for it?
I thought you have two
Together?
together.
Well, you left it at the house and we have to rent gloves. I told you to bring those other gloves. Your hands are going to get really cold. What are these? They can go see the red gloves. And they're not just rented gloves.
네. 그래서 모니터에서 그러드 리딩을 리딩을 모니터 그램 리딩을 썼지.
These boots? What do you do with these boots? Oh, why you bought such a small bag? Shoes, what? Shoes in on there? Does he want to? Does he want to just? Maybe if you're lucky, you'll find. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll find gloves something on the ground. Yeah. Ugh. And yeah, they'll have fun. I told them don't fucking break any, be careful, fall good. They'll have fun. Just don't end up in the hospital. All right, let's go. I've got another parent picking them up. I've no desire to be up here in the snow. How the fuck do I get out of here? Which way do I get out? Can I get out here? Just let me out here. All right. First car to leave snow jam. I guess they could have walked up here. That'd have been a bitch. Guess I could have gone up there. I guess that's the drop off there. I went the wrong way. I could have gone to the left to the drop off, not the parking. All right. No connection.
Margarita. She was 10 months old. 10 months old and cursing. Mama sang her to sleep. Soldiers came at midnight, took her while she'd weep. They gave her a new name, said Mama didn't care. Somewhere now in Russia, she's breathing different air. Does she dream in Ukrainian? Does she know Mama's face? They're erasing who she was, like she never left a trace. 20,000 children stolen from their home. Putin signed the papers, now they cry alone. Fake for Christians, pedo-loving Nazis, blessing baby stealers on their knees. Fake for Christians, pedo-loving Nazis, is this the love your Jesus sees? Slava Ukraini, glory, glory, Geroyam Slava. We won't forget, we're coming for our children. Isn't over yet. Trump called Putin genius, held our weapons back. 400 million frozen while children faced attack. Impeached but he never punished, the Senate let him slide. Now he's back in power with Putin by his side. They pray in mega churches for the strong man and his throne, while grandmothers in Buka died cold and all alone. 458 hands tied bullets to the head. They call it liberation, we call it what it is. Fake for Christians, pedo-loving Nazis, blessing baby stealers on their knees. Christians, pedo-loving Nazis, is this the love your Jesus sees? Slava Ukraini, glory, glory, Geroyam Slava. We won't forget, we're coming for our children. This isn't over yet. And I cry for Russian mothers too, sons who died for Putin's lies, conscripted without names. 200,000 coffins and the Kremlin feels no shame. The mothers on both sides are crying the same tears. Fake for Christians, pedo-loving Nazis, blessing war criminals on their knees. Fake for Christians, pedo-loving Nazis, Ukraine is watching this theory sees Slava Ukraine. Glory, glory, Heroyam Slava. We won't forget, we're bringing home our children. This isn't over yet. Margarita, Mama's still waiting. Margarita, know your real name. Slava Ukraini. Come home.
Yo, got you. Let's crank this up to straight YGFDT energy. That raw West Coast bounce, repetitive chin hooks that hit like fists versus slicing through the bullshit. With zero chill, we're talking fake fuck Christian. Pedo-loving Nazi as the ultimate diss track on hypocrite. Holy rollers, child praying robes, and swastika waving the nebulous, pounding 808, snarling delivery, crowd scream, no cap. All fire, yeah. Here's a full track, yeah. They pray in the pews, but pray in the dark. Cross on the neck, devil in the heart. Ice jack boots marching, Gestapo glow up, undocumented dreams and stomped in the mud. Time to call it out. Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazi. Hide behind the Bible, but your soul's getting flashy. Fuck the fake Christian, pedo-loving Nazi. Reds on the board, as kids in the trashy. Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazi. Gestapo in the pulpit, time to expose the gas. Fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazi. We ain't praying no more, we rising, we crashing. Yo, collar popping preacher with the devil's grin. Sermon on Sunday, sins on the weekend spin. Touching little lambs while the choir sings hallelujah. Then tweeting my borders like a border collie herder. Ice roll deep vans, black as midnight raids. Snatching mamas at dawn, leaving babies in the shade. You quote Leviticus, beloved Leviticus lies. Pedo paradise behind them stained glass eyes. Nazi flags the church rally. Build a wall chants while they building body tally. Life but it's that you reap. Statue of victory replacing Lady Liberty's flame. Extended off a prophet in the mega cult's name. Fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. Your gospel of hate, it's just for the mega army. Sinners, not winners. You're tipping the scales, bleeding the poor while democracy fails. This is the American scream, Trump edition, where charity's a tax scam, a cruel omission. The only book you read is the one you can censor and burn. You're not shepherd.
What are you doing today?
The house man, and we're just the cattle again and again. Fake Christians.
I'm curious if you need a ride or anything. Just trying to schedule around your needs. I just dropped Michael off. Home. I'm asking Tommy what he wants, if he's doing anything today. Maybe stop for a bite somewhere. What are you doing today? Ask my wife what she's doing. Snow, it's starting to snow. I mean, on this bar view. What's up? It's snowing. It's 9 a.m. I'm kind of hungry. I didn't have breakfast yet. Maybe I'll What's up, Bilton? Snowing here in Japan. Look at the snow. Lots of snow. Lots of snow. Make this turn. Yes. This truck, dump truck carrying snow.
Preach in the pews, but scheme in the dark. Badges and collars, same cold heart. Raids in the night while they sing salvation. Steeples funded by stolen nations. Time to call it out. Lock up abusers, no more hiding power. If you cover up the crime, you're part of the tower. Lock up abusers, shine light, burn cowards. Ain't no scripture that excuses what you do in the shadows. Lock up abusers, stand up, corrupt enforcers, end up. Use the holy words to prop up horrors. Lock up abusers, we're done with the disguise. We rise when the truth amplifies. Yeah. Your suit and tie preacher with the crocodile grin, blessing the rich while the poor can't win. Whispers in the quiet room never make reports, then they pray for purity in public courts. Borderline rage like war zone order. Kids disappearing at the edge of a border. Quote your law, then break it by night. Silence the victims, bury the fight. Tax-free towers of exploited labor. Call it God's work, I call it a favor. White glove donors in the VIP section, buying salvation, selling protection. Your empire empire built on other people's pain. We're the reckoning riding in like rain. Lock up abusers, no more hiding power. If you cover up the crime, you're part of the tower. Lock up abusers, shine. That excuse is what you do in the shadows. Lock up abusers, fight back. Corrupt enforcers, stand tall. We're taking down the shield that protects them all. Justice on the rise. Truth hits like a flashbang to the eye. Send Simone Blast. Yeah. Press passes band where the truth gets messy. They rename cages as temporary. Smear that they don't commit it with the villainous label, but rely on the hands to keep food on the table. Stone cold policies disguised as devotion. Sanctified cruelty dressed up as emotion. You weaponize belief like it's all from above, but nothing is holy in the person you love. We see what you fear, crowds that unite. Awards to whistleblowers taking flight. Every survivor is a spark in the dark. Together we're gasoline, finding the spark. Spotlight on the stage, a course of millions turning fear into rage. No more hush, no more hush, no more hush. Justice or bust. Lock up abusers, light up the truth. Power to the people, no more stolen Lock up abusers. They roll up in black trucks, lights flashing red and blue. Hearing families apart in the dead of night, nothing new. Kids in cages, mothers crying, fathers gone without a trace. While the man in the gold tower laughs in America's face. He signs the orders, pumps his fist, calls it keeping us safe. But it's just hate dressed in red hats, waving flags of disgrace. They scream about freedom while they build the walls higher. Preach about Jesus, but set the world on fire. Fake fuck Christians, Peter-loving Nazis, hiding behind the cross while they drag us to our knees. Fake fuck Christians, Peter-loving Nazis, maggots burning America down and they're proud of the disease. He pardons the criminals who wear his colors proud. Calls the Proud Boys fine people in front of the cheering crowd. Storm the Capitol with their flags, nooses swinging in the air. While he watched it on TV, grinning without a care. Now he's back with vengeance, promising round two. Deport them all, lock them up if they don't look like you. They quote Bible twisted, cherry pick the hate. Love thy neighbor unless they're brown or coming through the gate. A fake for Christians, Peter-loving Nazis,
in the shadows, raiding workplaces at dawn.
Is that a sailing, racing ship? The Gloucester 4?
Workers vanishing like ghosts, families.
What is the Gloucester? Is it a sailing boat? Is it a Gloucester? Or is it a shrimping boat? What kind of boat is it? 4-man crew. Is that a shrimper? Crabber? Sailboat? I love this song. It's one of my favorite songs by Snow.
They pray on Sunday morning, then lie through Monday night. And God's on their side while they strip away our rights. A fake for Christians, Peter-loving Nazis, hiding behind the cross while they drag us to our knees. A fake for Christians.
Sucks.
Nazis, maggots burning America down, and they're proud of the disease. This ain't the country that we sang about in school, where liberty and justice were supposed to rule.
Sucks.
Now it's fear and division, greed and power unchained, a coat and red hat.
Outside agitator. I've come in to stir up trouble. So I hear that's the thing I heard was real, and let me confirm it. Because we are here to stir up as much trouble as we possibly can, because we care about this country, democracy, freedom, and to oppose tyranny, racism, and the incredibly horrible state terror that the Trump administration is inflicting on this city and the rest of our country.
Be arrested.
Well, I don't.
No, nobody told you to come here.
This video shows an Opelika police detective inside an apartment. His face is covered and he's holding a gun. The detective is then seen taking the cell phone.
He kept saying, if you got the gun, come out. He kept telling the person to come out, but it wasn't nobody here.
The man recording the video accuses the detective of entering his apartment without a warrant and holding a gun in front of his young child.
He tried to force his authority on us.
He was real aggressive.
Snatched the phone, then...
Independents have turned completely against Donald Trump. Voters under 30 have turned completely against Donald Trump. The gains that Donald Trump made against Hispanic men and black men have completely reversed themselves. The coalition that voted Donald Trump in last November in 2024, all of the gains that he made among different demographic groups have retreated and are gone. He is back to the support from a coalition that broadly represents the coalition that he had in 2020 when he lost to Joe Biden. So, I mean, part of me wants to say better late than never, but a bigger part of me wants to just say fuck every single person who voted for Donald Trump. Independents have turned completely against Donald.
This is my endgame keyboard, and here's why I love it.
Kristi Noem promised a heavy ICE presence at the Super Bowl after Bad Bunny was announced last fall as the halftime act. And one day after Alex Preddy was murdered, San Francisco's billionaire mayor Daniel Lurie released a Super Bowl security statement. The Super Bowl is being held about an hour away from San Francisco in Santa Clara, but the mayor seems intent on claiming it as his event. Maybe because his family's business owns the naming rights to Levi's Stadium for a few more years. The statement does not name ICE. It does say there will be an increased police presence around San Francisco. You might remember how SFPD arrested hundreds of anti-ICE protesters last year protecting ICE officers. It doesn't mention ICE driving into a bunch of San Franciscans. It doesn't mention ICE brandishing their guns at San Franciscans, much less the San Franciscans who have been kidnapped by ICE, including Angelica, who was on the podcast last year. It doesn't mention the...
I think that Ghislaine Maxwell is actively blackmailing Donald Trump. She filed a habeas petition this week to try to get released from the now minimum security federal work camp that Donald Trump and Todd Blanche transferred her to after Todd Blanche did 2 days of interviews with her, a federal work camp where she now gets to have a puppy. But I think that Ghislaine Maxwell is actively blackmailing Donald Trump right now. Yeah. She filed a petition to get released, and in that petition, for whatever reason, it has no relevance to her case. She disclosed that there were 29 additional men who had reached secret settlements, either with victims or with the DOJ, including 4 men who were active co-conspirators of Jeffrey Epstein's. She didn't identify those men by name.
This app allows you to watch over 90,000. You know, this whole crap with this cancel culture and the... Shut up! Shit! Shut the fuck up! Nobody wants to hear it. Fucker. You've been talking all fucking week. You don't care what you have to say. Just stop talking. You got me right in my fucking head, asshole. Stop. Damn it. You know, this whole crap with this cancel culture and the... Shut up! Shit! Shut the fuck up! Nobody wants to hear it. Fucker. You've been talking all fucking week. You don't care what you have to say. Just stop talking. You got me right in my fucking head, asshole. Stop. Damn it. You know, this whole crap with this cancel culture and the... Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Nobody wants to hear it. Fucker. You've been talking fucking week. You don't care what you have to say. Just stop talking. You got me right in my fucking head, asshole. Stop. Damn it.
I fucking love this.
You know, this whole crap with this cancel culture and the... Shut up! Shit! Shut the fuck up! No.
Oh, honey, gather round. We're about to do story time. And you know my story times are always great. So once upon a time, there was a girl named Christy, right? And this was her original face. Christy met and married a guy named Brian in 1992. It's Brian with an O, because that's not weird at all. And believe it or not, Christy and Brian are still married. Unfortunately for Brian, there's another man in Christy's life that isn't Donald Trump. His name's Corey Lewandowski, and these two have been having a very public affair for the last decade, since she was the governor of North Dakota. Honey, in this entire time, I thought that Corey Lewandowski was just another one of those gross, single MAGA guys, but it turns out he is not. You see, Corey has a wife, a whole-ass wife, Allison. And Allison was married once prior to marrying Corey, and her husband was killed in the 9/11 attack. They've been married since 2005 and have 4 children. And these two are so public in their affair that everybody and anybody in the political sphere knows what's going on because they make out in public at events. And that's their 9 p.m. out in public behavior, honey. You don't even want to know what's going on behind those doors. And the worst part of it all is that Christy got Corey a job. Oh, yes, honey. Corey Lewandowski has been working at the Department of Homeland Security with Kristi Noem in a job that we are paying as fucking taxpayers so that she can have her fuck buddy at work with her wherever she goes. Girl, we're paying to keep Kristi Noem's booty call. I shit you not. The fucking audacity. And Monday night, when Christy went to the White House about this whole Alex Preddy got shot and killed thing and people don't like it, Corey was there with her, honey, every step of the way. Oh.
People always ask if I cook the same way at home as I do at my restaurants. The answer? Yes. I'm Michelin-starred chef Nancy Silverton.
I don't know if I'm going the right way. I think I want to go right. I don't know where I'm going. I don't think I'm going the right way. Start. Alright, it's okay. How you guys doing? Corey Lauren. These fake fuck Christians, dude. They're so Christian. All these people. I have not been on the island. Al. Let's see here. Which way is this going? These crows. This damn crow's on the road. What are you doing, crow? This crow, what are you doing? He's like, it's the only place without any fucking snow. Crow. Let's see, it's 9:30. Now I got my thing on. How far did I go on this line? I stay on this all the way. I want to go this way, don't I? I want to go this way. Did you hear about?
Ina never.
Did you hear that Amazon is requiring all their employees to watch Melania's Netflix? No one's watching it. Amazon has told all their employees that they have to watch Melania. Amazon spent like $40 million payoff to do this stupid shit. And it's flopping so bad, no one's watching it. They fucking spent $40 million on Melania. No one gives a fuck about that bitch. She needs to be deported. That's what we want. She's illegal. She's an illegal. She needs to get deported. Let's see what...
It's that time once again where we try, hard as it may be, to stop focusing on the truly horrific news and find something, anything, to laugh about. That's basically impossible nowadays, though, and will likely remain that way for the next 1,084 days, approximately.
Yeah.
It's pretty much all bad news out there, and this guy's just not giving us a single moment's rest.
No.
In just the past day or so, he's started arresting journalists and charging them with serious crimes for merely being present during acts of unrest in Minneapolis, which is a thing journalists typically do.
Yeah.
He's also trying out the presidential version of an infinite money glitch by suing his own IRS for $10 billion.
Sure.
The authoritarianism and corruption machines continue to go burr. But we can at least take some solace in the fact that nothing he does can get him the one thing he truly, deeply wants, the love and respect of the masses, both here and abroad.
Yeah, it's impossible to know if this is a new phenomenon or they're just worse hiding their desperation these days. But it drives rich and powerful people insane that despite all of their wealth and power, only a small minority of the general population worships them as if they were gods. Money can buy a lot of things, but it can't buy that. And that's especially true if you're not even the rich and powerful asshole, you're just his trophy wife. Because on Friday, Melania. Tagline, a new film. Well, I was confused by all of the other Melanias that have been coming out.
Hold on, is this an old film? No, it says right here, it's a new film.
That's right.
But yeah, it's out.
On Friday, Melania, a new film, debuted in theaters. And it is going about as well as you'd expect for a movie that literally no one asked for, except for Melania and presumably her husband.
Give her something to do. With most people...
And definitely Brett Ratner. Who's wait, please.
Please.
Yeah.
But with like middle class people where the wife has no actual skills and no job, the husband will be like, yeah, let's get you set up with a multi-level marketing. Let's give you something to do. But when you're the president, you got more things. You're like, all right, yeah, Melania's bored as hell. Let's get her our own documentary.
We have to find her the most colorful room in the White House and have her suck all of the joy out of it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. But yes.
No, well, that's what she does with like the Christmas decorations and everything. And this, someone did like a red carpet review, and she's dressed as if she's going to a funeral.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, every day's a funeral.
These guys are so funny.
For America.
This movie's entire existence is essentially a legal bribe from Jeff Bezos to the President of the United States. It's a documentary about the First Lady, but unlike other documentaries, this one cost Amazon $40 million to make. By far, one of the highest budgets ever for a documentary. And $28 million of that budget went directly to Melania Trump, who, unlike with most other documentaries, is both the subject of the film and its executive producer.
That's what you always want to look for. If you want a true, just like accurate picture of someone, a real look behind the curtain, you want to make sure that that person is the executive producer of the movie about themselves.
And potentially, almost certainly, acquiring all of the financing through certain means. Yes.
So the only other documentaries with higher budgets than Melania were 2007's Earth and 2009's Oceans, both of which were nature documentaries that took years to produce, were shot in remote locations all around the world, and involved very expensive cutting-edge technology.
Sometimes like the first time it's ever been used in the field.
These documentaries cost tens of millions of dollars, and you can tell just by looking at it. You're like, yeah, that looks fucking expensive. Melania, on the other hand, just sort of follows Melania Trump around for 3 weeks of her life while she prepares for the 2025 inauguration. Some other unusual quirks about the Melania movie include the fact that Amazon chose to go with a wide theatrical release and a huge marketing campaign.
Yeah, we just talked about it on the last episode, but there's been bus ads around where we're at, and every day it's a couple days before they're cleaned. But I've seen no less than 4 different designs on Melania's face over the past like month or so.
Yeah, it's a like Pokemon situation. There is no Melania Trump advertisement in this town that hasn't been caught.
It has like a wheat paste mask on now, and then one in Mid-City somewhere, someone graffitied it to have her sitting down and shitting all over the
That one's
flag.
real good, yeah, that was the best one. Because most of them were just like putting a Hitler mustache on her and writing Nazi bitch.
Yeah.
Which, like, that's good. But the poop through the chair and pooping on the American flag, that's artistry.
Yeah.
But yeah, if this was a documentary about literally anyone else, Amazon would have almost certainly released this straight to Amazon Prime.
It's the bargain bin.
Yeah. And to be fair, they did spend a whole lot of money on it, and theatrical release is basically the only way they'd ever hope to turn a profit.
And get themselves an Oscar next year.
Of course. So, but yeah, they spent an additional $35 million promoting this movie, and well, spoiler alert, based on opening weekend ticket sales, it's not looking like any profits are going to be coming for this one. Looks like this one's going to be in red ink on the ledger.
But that wasn't the point, was it, folks?
No.
It wasn't about the profit. It never was about the profit. The people who are most important and most vital to this project, they of course got paid.
Of course.
But
and that would be Melania Trump and Brett Ratner.
Yeah.
Acclaimed director Brett
Ratner.
Ratner.
And I don't know if it's because Trump just loves people who commit sexual assault, or he just loves Rush Hour. But it's one of those, and he put them together and said, I want this guy to spend a lot of time alone with my wife.
Yeah, get him back over here. Put this boy to work.
Yeah.
There's more juice in that lemon.
I saw some very funny like people on the scene at like in New York at theaters, and saying that there was 4 people there and 3 of them were accredited critics.
Yeah. No, I spent a good portion of today just going on Fandango and typing in just random zip codes and like clicking around to movie theaters.
Well, it's weird because typically there would be some sort of deployment of funds or emails where it's like, everyone go out and get your ticket. Because there was that movie a couple of years ago. It was a very like heavily Christian movie.
Oh, the
and
one
it was
about
sold out.
Child trafficking.
But there was no one. Oh, maybe it was that one. But there was no one in the actual theaters, and someone showed up to one of the sold out screenings, and there was no one there.
Well, like churches were buying bulk. They were buying out entire
for the
theaters.
Lord.
Yeah.
You have to leave a lot of empty seats for the Lord. He's got a big fat ass.
Leave some room for the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
It's fucking gigantic.
Oh, and also this movie, by the way, it's of course directed by Brett Ratner, who you may remember as the director of the Rush Hour movies and a few of the X-Men movies. He's been in director's jail for the past 9 years because back in 2017, a bunch of women came out and accused him of sexual misconduct during Me Too. And a few years back, he even made the ultimate sexual predator pilgrimage by immigrating to Israel, where he's apparently been good buddies with Benjamin Netanyahu.
A real mess, this one.
That's going to be a good documentary.
I don't think we're going to see it, though.
Yeah, that one's just for
Benjamin.
Yeah. Ben. Gentle Ben.
Gentle Ben, yeah. Uncle Ben.
But thanks to Jeff Bezos and Melania Trump, Brett Ratner is back in the director's chair, baby. And what a comeback it's turning out to be. Here's Rolling Stone this week.
One person familiar with the production estimated that some 2/3 of the crew members who worked on the film in New York had requested not to have their names formally credited on the documentary.
2/3.
A separate person who will be credited on the film said that after experiencing the first year of Trump's second term, they now wish they had not put their name on it. I'm much more alarmed now than I was a year ago, that person said. People who worked on the film said they had fewer problems working with Melania Trump herself, who was described as friendly and very engaged in the process, than they did with the director, Brett Ratner. She was totally nice, one person said. She was the opposite of Brett Ratner.
Trump was like, get in, give me the old Brett. Get in there like you used to make them in the 90s. Push people around a little bit.
Yeah, they don't let you do that anymore, but it's back. Woke is dead, and you're allowed to be a just absolute prick.
Yeah,
when you're directing a movie again,
and
it's cool now.
Everyone else, the whole rest of the crew, is like standing around Melania, and she goes, "Army," and they're like, "Yeah, Army, Melania." She was very nice. Army.
Yeah,
she loves the Army.
Piss on Earth.
Piss on Earth and love the Army. Okay, well, so it sounds like Brett Ratner's 9 years in director's jail didn't involve very much self-reflection because he was apparently a total prick on set. Hey, smack him around a little bit.
One person said he would just like eat food and just like throw his trash on the ground. Yeah. Like he's that kind of prick.
Wow. So Melania is out in theaters right now, and if you're wondering how that's going, pause this video right now. Go look at Fandango. Look at the seating charts for Melania screenings at your local movie theaters. A fun game. Meanwhile, you should go watch. There's a new Sam Raimi movie out.
Is there?
There's a new Sam Raimi in theaters.
I didn't know they didn't advertise it on every fucking surface around.
That's because Melania overtook all of it. It's they're trapped on a desert island with that Rachel McAdams.
Okay.
You'll see it. Anyways, if you really want to have fun, you can also check out the screenings that are happening in cities all over the U.S. because while it's no surprise L.A. and New York residents aren't exactly rushing to the theater to see this one, even in red states, the seats aren't exactly filling up. And that's because Donald Trump sent the winter ice wave to freeze the Leviathan that is off the coast of South Carolina.
Joe Biden used his blizzard gun to stop people from going to the theater to see the Melania.
That's right. Here's Wired on Thursday.
While it seems relatively easy to find an empty screening of Melania, Wired reporters have taken the extra step and identified 2 screenings in the United States out of nearly 1,400 we reviewed that have sold out for Friday. To conduct our analysis, Wired reviewed listings for 329 movie theaters located near 64 of the 100 U.S. cities featured in a Best U.S. Cities to See a Movie ranking list created by BetMGM, which has no affiliation with Amazon MGM Studios. Due to technical issues, Wired was unable to complete a full review of all 100 of BetMGM's Best Cities to See a Movie prior to publication. From there, Wired identified 1,398 Melania showtimes listed for those theaters on Fandango, a ticket-buying website. Of those screenings, just 2 were sold out. The 12:55 p.m. at Vero Beach's AMC Classic Indian River 24 and the 1 p.m. at AMC Independence Commons 20 in Missouri.
Those are definitely retirement homes on a field trip. I guarantee you that it is, hey, Friday, field trip, we're going to the Melania movie. Vero Beach and what was it, Missouri?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000%. Can we stop at the casino on the way? Yes, we can. Yes, we can stop at the casino on the way back.
And yeah, on Amazon's website, it appears that both showings were offered at a 20% discount, which is standard for showtimes before 4 p.m.
Well, when you stack the senior discount on top of that, too, then you're really cooking.
And yeah, when I was clicking around, like I checked on Dallas, Nashville, I checked on all these like sort of red cities, and each of those cities had like one screening at like 6:30 p.m. that was pretty packed. But it's hilarious. Like the funniest thing about this is the theaters rolled out like, they're treating this like a brand new blockbuster release. There's like 10 screenings a night.
Oh, does she have a popcorn bucket?
At the At the official premiere at the Kennedy Center, I guess there was a official popcorn bucket. I don't know what the design was. Maybe it was one of her big hats.
Just her mouth.
I would look. There'd be like one screening every night at 6:30 that was like half full. Then you look at anything past 8 p.m. was completely fucking empty because the audience for this is 75 years old.
Yeah,
they're in bed by that point.
Or
who's going to a fucking midnight screening of Melania?
Or it's kids buying tickets to Melania and sneaking into that Sam Raimi movie. The name I cannot think. I think it's Send Help.
I saw someone posted a screenshot of a theater that they looked at, and the only 2 seats taken were in the very back row, at the very end of the row. And
they're going to make out.
Like these people are doing hand stuff.
Oh yeah,
it's the hand job movie of the year. If you're looking to get over the pants or even under the pants hand job, Melania is the movie to do it in. There's ain't no one going to be around.
This will age me a bit, but I believe I was I went to go make out. Got a ticket to Bounce, starring Mel Gibson. That was
I've never even heard of that movie.
I think it's a real movie. That's what I remember.
But yeah, you want to do this. Literally, no teenagers watching this, but that's what you got to do. You got to pick a movie that no one else is going to be in.
That's right. Well, anyways, it's all pretty nuts considering how inescapable the ads for this movie have been for the past month, even here in LA, where seemingly every single outdoor ad has, of course, been vandalized. So it's not like no one has heard of this movie. I didn't think it was real until like a week or two ago when people started talking about it as if it was real. I thought it was
we're not just joking? This isn't a bit?
I thought it was maybe like something that had secretly come out and was for your consideration because the Oscars were coming up or something. I don't know what I thought, but it didn't occur to me that it was going to be a wide theatrical release of a Melania Trump documentary. By the way, a woman who is still in office, office.
She has no job.
Yeah.
Her husband's in office.
I know, but this is clearly unprecedented because no other...
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's state propaganda. Is what it is.
Yeah. Hey, you know what would be great, actually? If you are curious, don't spend the money on this movie. And I would never give this advice. But what you should do is, Sam Raimi really needs the help. You buy a bunch of tickets to Send Help, whatever, I think that's what the movie's called. And then you sneak into Melania and see how long you can last. But then you make sure that you do go and see Send Help because they're
calling it the Melania Challenge.
Yes.
Teenagers across the country are seeing how long they can last in the Melania movie.
Yeah.
Before they
vomit.
Need to get the hell out of there.
Yeah. So anyways, at least a small chunk of the people actually spending money on tickets for this movie are critics, obviously, because in another unusual move, there were no advanced screenings for critics.
Always a good sign for the quality of a movie.
You had to be there in person at the Kennedy Center.
It's going to cost you.
But critics, they did see the movie, and now we're going to read some excerpts from what they had to say about it. Here's The Guardian's Zan Brooks. It's one of those rare unicorn films that doesn't have a single redeeming quality. I'm not even sure it qualifies as a documentary, exactly. So much as an elaborate piece of designer taxidermy, horribly overpriced and ice cold to the touch, and proffered like a medieval tribute to placate the greedy king on his throne. It's dispiriting, it's deadly, and it's spectacularly unrevealing. Ratner's film plays like a gilded trash remake of Jonathan Glazer's The Zone of Interest, in which a button-eyed Cinderella points at gold baubles and designer dresses, cunningly distracting us while her husband and his cronies prepare to dismantle the Constitution and asset strip the federal government. God damn. Yeah, I was thinking, I saw this review earlier in the day, the Zone of Interest one, and it is like seeing this wide release today and 2 days ago seeing the drone footage and audio of that, what is essentially a concentration camp in Texas, it hurts everything. It hurts my soul because those are just two things that I can't make sense of existing at the same time.
Why do you have to look through everything with the lens of politics? Why can't you just enjoy
the Melania movie?
Why can't you be unbiased about this movie about the wife of our fascist president?
Do we find out about her Einstein visa in this?
I don't know. I don't like a lot of the reviews were just like, I read one that started off with like a basically mini biography of Melania about like, oh, here's where she's from, here's how but then like, oh, and the movie doesn't tell you any of this shit. I had to look this up on Wikipedia. The movie doesn't tell you fucking anything about
She just walks up and says, "Army," and then the movie starts.
But here's a second review from The Guardian. They had so nice they had to do it twice.
A second Guardian review.
This one's less a review and more of an opinion piece, but it's essentially a review, and it's by Caitlin Cassidy. When the film begins, I immediately regret not buying popcorn, so at least one of my senses would be entertained. In what feels excruciatingly slow, the first 10 minutes are just her using various modes of transport. Getting ushered into a black car, boarding a plane, wishing staff Happy New Year in monotone. Then there is her first voiceover. Everyone wants to know, so here it is. 20 days in my life. Family, business, philanthropy, and becoming First Lady of the United States again. The next segment of the film is Melania trying on outfits. Then she's looking at the menu for the inauguration dinner. Then she is with an interior designer discussing nightstands and cabinets for the White House. This could be the ultimate trad wife film, I ponder, except that Melania doesn't actually do anything domestic. Other people do it for her while she instructs them. Some of the weirdest moments are her interactions with the president. In one scene, she's on the phone to Trump as he excitedly discusses how many electoral college votes he won. That's a good one, she says robotically, then, bye, congrats.
Like, I'm not going to be fooled again because I thought that Cats would be so bad it was funny, but this sounds very funny.
I don't know. I'm waiting for the verdict on that. It sounds like it's too boring to be funny.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's so heavily, like, curated.
Yeah.
Like, Melania herself would never allow anything even close to, like, funny to break through. So the only... I'm sure there's, like, moments that are just, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But
as a whole... A good movie would be, like, the some kind of monster version of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
But, yeah, it sounds like a long episode of the Kardashians without any charisma.
Yeah, and I mean, like, at least on the Kardashians, there's plot.
Yeah, well,
like,
they're coming up with a plot. Yeah, this is like...
And say what you will about the Kardashians, they have charisma.
Yes. They have personality. Yeah. Anyways, here's Owen Gleiberman of Variety. Melania is a documentary that never comes to life. It's a portrait of the First Lady of the United States, but it's so orchestrated and airbrushed and stage managed that it barely rises to the level of a shameless infomercial. Is it cheesy? At moments, but mostly it's inert. It feels like it's been stitched together out of the most innocuous outtakes from a reality show. There's no drama to it. It should have been called Day of the Living Tradwife. The movie opens to the strains of the Rolling Stones' Gimme Shelter, which makes it sound like the film is going to strike an attitude of defense against those who have been mean to Melania. But no. Melania is so studiously celebratory, like a piece of state-sanctioned propaganda out of 1960s communist China, that it never even wades into those controversial waters.
Yeah, that part, that's interesting. Like, it doesn't even... Like, this is not a movie.
No.
It's like a promo reel that happens to be 100 minutes long.
Yes.
It's... Yeah, that part was weird. I'm like, oh, they don't even... And yeah, it sounds like they just, like, kept politics out of this to the extent of, like, overt politics. Clearly, this whole thing is fucking political.
She said no bullying!
Be best! Here's Frank Scheck of The Hollywood Reporter. To say that Melania is a hagiography would be an insult to hagiographies. This is a film that fawns so lavishly over its subject that you feel downright unpatriotic not gushing over it. I will always use my influence and power to fight for those in need, Melania announces in yet another voiceover that feels scripted by a motivational speaker. Then it's time to head to DC. She shares her limo with Ratner, and the two sing along to Billie Jean in what may be the worst episode of Carpool Karaoke ever. This is my last flight as a private citizen, she tells us as she boards her private jet, the irony clearly escaping her. Donald Trump enters the film around the halfway mark, sadly ending the deprivation that we've been feeling up to that point. At a meeting to discuss the impending inauguration, he's his usual charming self, complaining about the championship sports game that's taking place the same day. They probably did it on purpose, he grouses.
I just don't... Who is this for? It's just like a blank slate. It's crazy. Here's Nick Hilton of The Independent. To call Melania vapid would do a disservice to the plumes of florid vape smoke that linger around British teenagers. She calls herself a mother, wife, daughter, friend, yet is only depicted preening and scowling. Figures like Brigitte Macron and Queen Rania of Jordan appear to bolster Melania's geopolitical credentials, yet time and again she returns to banal aphorisms. Cherish your family and loved ones, she implores audiences who were up until then neglecting their family and despising their loved ones. Trump himself is an instantly more charismatic presence on screen. His scenes offer a relief from Melania's mask of pure nothingness, hitting cinemas as the streets of America remain filled with the angry and grieving. With the country on the verge of an irreparable schism, the vulgar, gilded lifestyle of the Trumps makes them look like Marie Antoinette skulking in her cake-filled chateau, or Hermann Goring's staring up at his looted Monet.
So yeah, as of when we filmed this, the Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter it sits at around 8%.
That's not a good tomato.
Yeah, the only fresh review comes from the conservative UK newspaper, the London Evening Standard, and they gave it a lukewarm 3 out of 5 stars.
Rent it.
Yeah.
I saw up until Friday that this might be the record for biggest discrepancy between critics and audience review, because the audience review is like 99% fresh.
Yeah, I can't
it's just botted.
I can't think of another one that was this. Maybe
Morbius.
Justice League.
Morbius. It's Morbid time.
But yeah, meanwhile, the popcorn meter. That's the people's meter.
Yeah,
sits at 99%.
That's right. True American patriots.
Yeah, that's thanks to hundreds of glowing 5-star reviews from real American patriots who love cinema.
I love the movies.
So yeah, there was one I haven't been to the movies in 15 years, but this was a real nice night out.
The last thing she saw was Passion of the Christ. I love seeing people tortured on screen.
And now it was me who was tortured.
Yes.
But yeah, who's to say whether Melania, the movie, is good or bad? All we know is that it's a new film. It says it so right on the poster.
Send Help should have sponsored this show, because you should go see that instead of Melania.
Yeah, I'll see anything else. But yeah, I guess you'll just have to go see it for yourself. And it's a hell of a deal. For the cost of a movie ticket, you're almost guaranteed your own private screening.
That's right.
To do whatever it is you want in there. Wink, wink. Alone or with someone else.
There's probably some sick conservative freak out there jerking off to this movie and all those private screenings.
Yeah, more than one. Anyway, Brett Ratner isn't the only person in this episode who appears in the Epstein files. The DOJ has once again released a huge batch of long overdue Epstein files that they were supposed to release over a month ago. And, this might shock you. No, it won't. Elon Musk's in there.
Oh, wow.
Not shocking at all, actually.
Yeah.
Connections between Musk and Epstein have been known for years. And back in September, some files released by the House Oversight Committee contained some of Epstein's personal itinerary, listing a planned visit by Elon Musk to Epstein's Island in 2014.
This was pretty damning, but it wasn't evidence that Musk had actually visited the island or directly communicated with Epstein about it. That's not the case with these new files, though.
Yeah.
Some of our faves have been implicated. Here's USA Today. Billionaire tech entrepreneur Elon Musk had multiple conversations with Jeffrey Epstein about visiting the accused sex trafficker's private island, according to emails released by the Justice Department. Among the 3 million pages of documents disclosed January 30th by the Justice Department are email exchanges between Musk and Epstein in 2012 and 2013 about plans for the SpaceX and Tesla CEO and founder to visit Epstein's 70-acre Little St. James Island in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Quote, "How many people will you be for the Helita Island?" Epstein wrote to Musk on November 24th, 2012. "Probably just Tallulah and me. What day/night will be the wildest party on our island?" Musk responded the next day, November 25th, 2012.
The Justice Department's latest release of files from the Epstein investigation, prompted by Congress passing the Epstein Files Transparency Act in November, revealed Musk and Epstein had more extensive communications than previously known. In 2013, the two men exchanged emails about Musk visiting Epstein's island over the holidays, while Musk would be nearby in St. Bartholomew in the Caribbean. "We'll be in the BVI St. Bart's area over the holidays. Is there a good time to visit?" Musk wrote in a December 13th, 2013 email to Epstein. Epstein replied in a December 15th, 2013 email, "Any day, the 1st through the 8th. Play it by ear if you want. Always space for you." After trading possible dates, Musk in a December 25th, 2013 email wrote, "Actually, I could fly back early on the 3rd. We will be in St. Bart's. When should we head to your island? On the 2nd. I would really like to be on your island. I hear really cool things happen. I love it. It sounds like just the sort of thing I would be into."
But that's interesting, especially considering Elon's version of the story up until now as he told Vanity Fair in 2019, was he tried repeatedly to get me to visit his island. I declined. Turns out that was a lie. Elon lying.
Oh, I can't believe it.
And while it's still unclear if Elon ever actually visited the island, he seemed really stoked about the idea on multiple occasions. Years after Jeffrey Epstein was first convicted of sex crimes. Whoops! He seemed so excited to go to the place where the sex crimes were happening with the sex crime guy.
Yeah.
Knowing about it.
Yeah.
Sounds like he wanted to maybe do a couple of sex crimes. Maybe. Anyways, also in these new files is Howard Lutnick, the current Commerce Secretary of the United States.
Oh, jeez.
Who was apparently planning a trip to Epstein's Island in 2012, despite claiming he'd severed ties with Epstein years earlier. Whoops!
Whoops.
But these files do reveal that not everyone was cool with Epstein once he became a registered sex offender. Here's The Verge.
Would it surprise you to learn Microsoft booted Jeffrey Epstein from its online gaming platform? As spotted by Xbox Era, the latest batch of Epstein's emails shows that in December 2013, he was permanently suspended due to harassment, threats, and/or abuse of other players. But it appears the real reason may be simpler. A second email from Microsoft to Epstein the very same day shows he was banned because he was a registered sex offender, and because Microsoft was among the companies that agreed to purge registered sex offenders from their systems. While Epstein became a registered sex offender years earlier, another email shows he may not have joined Xbox Live until October 2012. Microsoft joined New York State's initiative to purge sex offenders from online platforms where they might bump into children back in April 2012, so it seems it didn't ban his account for over a year.
This certainly raises some big questions. Primarily, was Jeffrey Epstein a gamer?
Oh, jeez.
And it would appear there's very little evidence that he was, aside from a 2014 email where he asks his assistant, "Do we have an Xbox 360 Connect?" And another message from 2019 with the sender and receiver both redacted, where someone asks, "Why is there a $25.24 charge on Xbox?" Epstein seems more like a Steam guy anyway, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, that seems more the library.
He wants the Gooner goggles on.
Yeah.
I can only assume he's going to do very perverted, disgusting things with that camera.
Yeah, I don't really want to know. I don't think it was gaming. I think it was something else, probably.
But yeah, wild. Both him and Osama bin Laden, big gamers. Jeffrey Epstein and Osama bin Laden, big gamers. Notable gamers.
Yeah. Attention all gamers. This is the company you keep.
Oh, by the way.
The other thing too, he may have had an Xbox for the victims. You know, he had victims there. Maybe they wanted the game, and he had the Microsoft account for them. Right? So it could have been because of that. I got my when I was doing all the breakdown, it got stopped, and then it was they've taken away my live streaming ability. Pissed off. So I don't know if it's a week or if it's permanent, right? But I went and tried to argue with them. I was like, dude, all the video I shared was video that was available. So yeah, it happens. Shit happens. You know, it could be them, you know, cracking down, like, you know, mainly, you know, maybe they're cracking down on all the, you know, like they did on TikTok. Now they're finally getting to YouTube. So all of us free speechers. I know, dude. It sucks, but it is what it is. So I'm on UnDaoDu. I've got, I have Raging, but no one, I launched it, but no one came on. So subscribe and follow Raging. I've got another channel called Raging with a G, Raging Antifa. Pissed off. Follow that, like and follow. I can't go live with Raving with the V, right? But I had another account. I had another account which I can go live on. All right. So get everyone added that one. They're not letting me go live, even though I've got 52, you know, 52 subscribers. I've got the 50 required, but they're not letting me go live on it. So I had a Found Ups account that I wasn't using, and I went on live on it earlier. Raging. No, raging. I have two. I have raving and raging. I have both of them. So raging with a G. Raging Antifa is the one I can go live on. Raving Antifa, I can't go live on it yet. So with the G, raging. You got to follow like raging. It's a brand new one. So raving and raging. Yes, raging Antifa. So that's one you got to follow. That I can do lives. It's an old Found Up channel of mine. I had 54 subscribers, so live was unlocked on it. So I just renamed it to Raging Antifa. So Raging Antifa and Raving Antifa. Okay. So pissed off. I don't know if you saw that. I put it in Discord. So if anyone comes in Discord, follow that one. I'll start going live on that one. And get that one fucking, until they revoke that. I got hit for cyberbullying. Oh, I got hit for cyberbullying. Oh my God. I was cyberbullying the poor MAGA. Poor MAGA getting cyberbullied by me. Poor MAGA. Let's cry. Fucking A, little turds. All right, can I go here? Go here. Oh yeah, we're all on the list, dude. Yeah, for the firing squads, dude. Indiana's adding gas chambers. They're putting gas chambers in firing squads. They're getting ready for us. I wonder if I would be arrested the moment I showed up in America. I bet I would be. I bet I couldn't even get through customs in America without being arrested. Probably on the no-fly. Dude, I probably wouldn't be able to leave. I'll arrive, I won't be able to leave America. I don't know, man. Who knows? How many people do you think on our channels has reported me to, they've reported me. You know there's got to be so many that reported me to ICE because of that whole thing, report social media channels. A shit ton. Shit ton of fuckers. All for me, they cyber hundreds. You cyber bullied me. You cyber bullied me. It's so funny. I get hit with cyberbullying by YouTube. Oh, there's such little princesses. There's such little princesses. Fucking little princesses. They all talk big about there's no such thing as hate speech and everything else. And the moment, you talk shit to them, they cry like little fucking babies. They cry like little fucking babies. Little princesses. They're a bunch of betas, beta males, bunch of betas. MAGA princesses. They speak, they act all tough and everything until you point out that they're a bunch of fucking pussies. And then they cry like little bitches, to whoever will listen. Anyway, I drove my son off. I dropped him off at the ski resort. So my son's skiing for the day with his buddies. He's there with 4 buddies. Went skiing. On there. I just finished listening to my show I was listening to.
By the way, there might be another reason for the ban, the Xbox ban, because as we found in the files, nothing's confirmed. I guess anything's possible, but it appears as though Bill Gates very angry at Mr. Epstein because he contracted an STD from a Russian prostitute at some point.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they just dumped like millions of files.
So that's why he deleted his Xbox account.
Yeah,
that's it. No more gaming for Jeff.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Bill got an STD. Did you guys hear that? So Bill Gates got an STD, right? And then passed it on to his wife. And then he tried to get like some drugs from Epstein to secretly give to his wife, to fix her STD. I don't know what they had, chlamydia? I don't know what STD. What drugs fix an STD? It's got to be chlamydia. Chlamydia is the only STD I know that that you can treat. Fucking Bill Gates, dude. They're all pieces of shit. And then the email to Bill Gates, gonorrhea too. Yeah, I guess gonorrhea also. That's a nasty one, though. Slipping his wife. That's why she divorced him. Melinda. Got rid of Bill. Syphilis. I don't think you can cure syphilis. Syphilis is incurable. I don't think syphilis is curable. Is it? Is it? It's very hard to cure syphilis. I think. Is there a cure for syphilis? Okay. There is a cure for it. You would know, pissed off. I thought syphilis was like Lyme disease. Yeah, but the shape of the virus are similar. They're both corkscrew and they burrow down deep into the bone marrow. I thought the difficulty in getting rid of Lyme disease is because it burrows deep into your system.
It's like, on the one hand, Bill Gates, best friends with Jeffrey Epstein. On the other hand, Bill Gates' company is kicking him off Xbox, but that would make sense.
Yeah. He got a STD from a Russian prostitute.
Yeah, that was very unfair to old Bill.
Yep. And then Epstein mentioned it in game chat.
Yeah.
So then he banned him. Anyways, let's move on finally now to someone who's not in the Epstein file.
Yeah, I guess you're always outdoors. Have you ever been bitten by one? They look like a little bullseye. Have you ever gotten a deer? Yeah, the fucking ticks, dude. Deer ticks. Yeah, you want to treat, anytime you see that, treat that quick, because supposedly the Lyme disease has the same shape, right? And it can burrows, the bacteria burrows down into your system. Oh, really? And it can get into you, and you got to take really long treatment. Yeah, I've watched videos on Lyme disease, and people become like zombies. Have you seen that? Like the one on the woman, and she just becomes like a fucking zombie, and she can't respond, and yeah. And you got to take a regimen of penicillin and stuff to fucking get, because it's so deep in your system, it kind of can the penicillin cannot got there. Yeah, there's they didn't detect it, and she had it for a long time, and she got worse and worse and worse and worse, and it turned out to be fucking Lyme disease. And she found no one would treat it. She couldn't get medicine. There's a documentary on it. You should watch it. It's fucking scary as shit. And they showed her like as a complete fucking zombie. I mean, she was literally a zombie. Talking about, becoming a zombie. Lyme disease. And always having headaches, always, no energy and sick. And they couldn't figure out what it was. And finally they found the guy, and he's like, oh, it's Lyme disease. You got Lyme disease. And then they couldn't get the treatment for it, and she had to go through like a long regimen, like really long, to kill the fucking bacteria in there. Yeah. Wow. Did they detect it? Were they able to detect it? Imagine the poor fucking, imagine a deer with it. Poor animal going through that shit, dude. I mean, that's one reason why you should always, clothe up. Don't go out with shorts and stuff, especially out in the bush. That's why you'll notice Japanese, when they're, gardening and everything, or working on the rice field, they're completely, covered up where nothing can get at them on it. But I think, in the case of this woman, because it was so long, it didn't show up in the butt or something. It was weird. Crazy shit.
Luigi Mangione.
This is funny. Oops.
The alleged CEO slayer and confirmed heartthrob is still awaiting trial, but on Friday he caught a very big break when a federal judge dropped some charges from the case that would have allowed them to seek the death penalty. He does still face life in prison, but also this week someone tried to bust him out of jail. It wasn't the most well thought out jailbreak attempt, but it was certainly bold, and it was more of that Minnesota nice.
Yeah,
that's right. They will save us all. The Midwest decade is here.
The sleeping dragon of the Midwest.
The guy had a pizza cutter, and he said he was FBI. He came in just with an ID. He goes, I'm FBI. I'm here to get men.
Yes, they have. Yes.
The Yeti is on the prowl.
Mm-hmm. Here's courthouse news.
A 36-year-old Minnesota man was arrested Wednesday night for showing up to a Brooklyn jail and pretending to be an FBI agent to release a prisoner, prosecutors claim in a new criminal complaint in the Eastern District of New York. According to a law enforcement source, the inmate he sought to free was Luigi Mangione, the 27-year-old accused of killing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in 2024.
No, we need to send a professional. Malachi Love Robinson, you can totally redeem yourself.
Yeah.
By pretending to be an FBI agent and busting Luigi Mangione out.
Prosecutors claim Mark Anderson of Mankato, Minnesota, came to the Metropolitan Detention Center just before 7 p.m., approached the jail's intake area, and claimed to Bureau of Prisons guards that he was an FBI agent with paperwork signed by a judge authorizing the release of an inmate.
It's signed by a judge!
When asked to provide federal credentials, the defendant, Mark Anderson, displayed his Minnesota driver's license to the BOP officers and then claimed to be in possession of weapons, prosecutors claim. Anderson also threw numerous documents at the officers, including papers related to filing claims against the United States Department of Justice, investigators claim. The guards proceeded to arrest Anderson and searched his backpack, where they found the supposed weapons that he spoke of: a large barbecue fork and a round steel blade resembling a pizza cutter.
I mean, those could be weapons.
Yeah, I mean,
would a fake FBI agent be holding a weapon like this? Yes, that's exactly what I would think that a fake FBI agent would be holding. A pizza slicer. Yeah, it was literally a pizza cutter because the guy actually works at a pizza place, or at least he did. It sounds like he's got a long history of mental illness, incarceration, and periods of homelessness, so hopefully they can get him some actual help instead of just locking him up once again.
They're gonna lock him up.
Yeah, so anyways, one more story before the ads and the headlines. The Super Bowl is coming up very soon, and it's happening in Santa Clara, California at Levi Stadium, home of the 49ers, who aren't playing in the Super Bowl, but that's where the home is. And a lot of locals there are understandably worried that the Trump administration is going to use the Super Bowl as an opportunity for a massive ICE operation, because they've pretty much said that's what they're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And one resident who voiced their concerns at a recent city council meeting was none other than Batman, the Dark Knight, the Caped Crusader, the world's greatest detective. And Batman does raise some good points.
What the fuck are we doing here? Seriously, you had months to prepare for this upcoming event. I don't give a damn if this is outside of decorum. People are dying on our streets every single day in this country because we allow this federal government to walk all over you. Look me in the eye. Can any one of you go home to your children and tell them that you did everything you could to protect their classmates, to protect their grandparents, to protect them? I don't think you can. You need to affirm that no city resources will go to ICE, that no cooperation will be given to them. You need to affirm to the country, to the world, that you are not cowards. Because as of right now, I stand in front of a council of cowards. And if you do not act, you're not just cowards, you are traitors. Traitors to each and every individual you serve. You need to do something about getting these policies into writing, ensuring that your officers do not cooperate with ICE, ensuring that they cannot use city resources, that they cannot tap into city data, before more people die. Yes, more people die. I don't think I need to go into how many people have been shot, how many people have been taken, how many children have been abducted and used as bait. I don't need to tell you that. You see it on the TV every single day. I don't want you to sit back and watch. I want you to fucking do something. Each and every one of these people who have came up has been very polite, very earnest, very kind, pleading you, begging you to do something. I'm not begging you, I'm fucking demanding that you act with some semblance of a fucking spine. Do something!
Thank you. Batman's Elvis, yeah, who dresses like a shitty version of Batman. But this Batman has been around for a few years now, and usually the thing is advocating for the homeless and helping them get supplies and services that they need, which is very cool. Here's the Mercury News back in 2020. As he makes his way through the many homeless encampments that dot the city, purple cape billowing out behind him, and the iconic bat logo displayed across his chest, people call out to him, "Hey, Batman! What's up, Batman? It's Batman, bro! He responds to each one, handing out bottles of water, canned tuna and ravioli, shirts and socks. He asks how people are doing, poking his head into tents to make sure the occupants are all right.
He's not really a super. He's a 19-year-old from San Jose, fresh out of high school, who drives a 2002 Toyota Avalon instead of a Batmobile and lives with his parents. But for the past year, he's been donning the elaborate handmade costume and visiting his city's homeless communities. Now that school's out, he's going almost every day. His goal is to get strangers to notice him and ask what he's doing so he can spread awareness about the crisis that's left more than 6,000 people in the city with nowhere to call home, a 42% increase in 2 years. I want to draw attention to the issues that people don't like to look at, he said, and Batman is very attention-grabbing, and Purple Batman is even more attention-grabbing. So I figured I'd use that to help show people what's going on in San Jose. Hey, sounds like a good kid and a reliable car.
Yeah.
Much.
All right, guys.
If Batman was real, he would drive.
I'm gonna go back to see what my wife wants. Maybe I'll go out to lunch with my wife, see what she wants to do. All right. Let's see what she wants to do. Maybe she wants to go for some Indian food or something. I gotta put all this shit back in my car. Oh, yeah. You want to go Indian food or something? What are you doing?
I send you back.
What did you say?
But yeah, that is a real life superhero there. Yeah, it's cool that he's using his powers not only to advocate for the homeless, but also
It's
a very scary time.
No.
At a time when it sounds like the local
Yeah, it
not
would be
taking
slow.
this seriously at all. Also, Trump.
Tom, are you ready to go to the gym? Tom, you want to go to the gym?
So that he's not going to go because he said it's too far. He said it's too far.
You want
and
coffee,
he doesn't
Bubba?
like the musical acts because they're anti-Trump. And someone pulled up a tweet of him seeing American Idiot on Broadway. And I love that Green Day. And they're Trump haters.
You don't want to be an American idiot.
That's right. I would never be an American idiot.
Anyway, it's time for the ads. And if all of this news is making you reach for the bottle, you'll be very interested to know that this episode is sponsored by Z-Biotics. Some of us have sworn it off. Some of us might need it now more than ever. But if you're going to drink alcohol, your first drink of the night should be Z-Biotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic. Engineered by a team of PhD microbiologists, it's a probiotic drink that breaks down the byproduct of alcohol that's responsible for rough days after drinking.
Z-Biotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic Drink is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's a buildup of this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for rough days after drinking. Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. Just remember to make pre-alcohol your first drink of the night, drink responsibly, and you'll feel your best tomorrow. The older you get, the more prep you need for activities like this, I'm sure. I had to give it up entirely, but if you're gonna party, might as well party right.
Yeah, this is certainly going to come in very useful for me.
Ready to try it? You can go to zbiotics.com/weird right now, and you'll get 15% off your first order when you use weird at checkout. Plus, it's backed by a 100% money-back guarantee, so there's no risk. Subscriptions are also available for maximum consistency.
And this episode is sponsored by Turtle Beach. Attention, gamers.
Like you're leaving for lunch. Tommy, what are we going to eat?
Yeah, that's poached egg.
Huh?
Poached egg.
Poached egg and toast?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
There's your coffee cup, Mama. Huh? I haven't got there yet. I'm busy.
When you open up the drawer,
To grab something.
why you can't do it,
Don't worry about
the
it.
back.
Don't worry
And
about
why
it.
you open up the that.
Don't worry about it. What's this here? What's this thing here?
うるさいんじゃないママをイライラさせるなじゃん。ちゅうかお前も夜めっちゃうるさいんやって。一緒や何が悪いんや。Last day really shouting all night.
Who? Oh yeah, it was really big.
本当にうるさい。
Really big gaming last night. He had really big gaming.
これも
Last
邪
night.
魔。
Last night you were really loud. I heard you. So quantum physics.
So when will you fix it here?
What?
Under.
What do you mean?
Real messy.
Don't look at it.
Where? How?
Don't look at it.
How?
Why you look at it? You're looking under there. You don't never need to look under there. Don't need to look under there. You don't need to look under there.
No way. Open up a drawer. I can see that.
It's
embarrassed.
no, it's mouse poison.
So when will you take it out?
I'm not gonna clean it up. I'm bringing it now. I'll get a vacuum. Just vacuum under there if you don't like it. When the mice come up, they eat it. How is it? You want coffee in that or no? All right. Loud mama. I'm getting off of here. When are we leaving, Tommy? When's Mama leaving? When are you leaving? When are you leaving?
Around 1.
All right, around 1. Have you been doing any coding or no? You given up? Huh?
Not really.
All right.